Free market capitalism is a network of free and voluntary exchanges in which producers work, produce, and exchange their products for the products of others through prices voluntarily arrived at. In contrast to voluntary exchange, taxation is a matter of leaping in and coercively seizing people's property without their consent. Crucial to free enterprise and capitalism is a system of firm rights of private property, with everyone secure in the property that he earns. Any free market economy must necessarily rest on devotion to the sanctity of private property. Definition of freedom in free market capitalism is absence of molestation of a man's just property, with justice implying ownership title to one's own self, to one's own transformed property, and to the fruits of voluntary exchanges built upon them. People are not floating wraiths, they are not self-subsistent entities, they can only survive and flourish by grappling with the earth around them. They must, for example, stand on land areas, they must also, in order to survive, transform the resources given by nature into consumer goods, into objects more suitable for their use and consumption. Food must be grown and eaten, minerals must be mined and then transformed into capital and finally into useful consumer goods, and so on. Man, in other words, must own not only his own person, but also material objects for his control and use. A free market capitalism tends to lead to abundance for all of its participants. Under capitalism, the common man enjoys amenities which in ages gone by were unknown and therefore inaccessible even to the richest people. The characteristic mark of economic history under capitalism is unceasing economic progress, a steady increase in the quantity of capital goods available, and a continuous trend toward an improvement in the general standard of living. In contrast to capitalism, socialism means full government control of every sphere of the individual's life. In spite of the anti-capitalistic policies of all governments and of almost all political parties, the capitalist mode of production is still fulfilling its social function in supplying the consumers with more, better, and cheaper goods.